Since I was undrafted, I was playing in the CCHL with my older brother, and then after that year, my head coach of Hawkesbury actually got a job for Sudbury. So I was just contacting him, wishing him good luck, and he invited me to camp saying, hey, I'd love for you to come to camp, try out. And I jumped on that opportunity immediately. And just like the development camp here, I showcased what I had. Coaches loved me there and instantly gave me a spot, so I was very happy they did, and it was an amazing junior time. Yeah, I feel like that was my whole career coming out of nowhere, but yeah, no, it was amazing. It was my first dev camp and first time like being around pros and NHL stuff, so it was really exciting for me, and I just, exactly what you said, I just wanted to showcase what I had and how I could like stand up to these guys, so it was fun. They helped out so much. They're my support system, both my parents. So just to be able to just give back in that little way, just share the moment with her, and like it just meant a lot to me. So yeah, and it meant a lot to her for sure. So I'm glad I got to do that. Especially during the summers, my parents realized that I should just not work and focus on my hockey training. So that takes a lot of sacrifice, and I'm so glad they did, and I'm so glad I get to repay them now with that. So yeah. So I worked at IKEA. I worked at a barber shop, so I had a couple things up my sleeve, but yeah. I was just working in the back, just like moving boxes all day, heavy furniture, stuff like that. It wasn't fun, but I had to do what I had to do. The cafeteria was good, at least, yeah. My main other sport was soccer, but when I was a kid, I definitely tried out everything. Like a year or two in football, I played basketball, even like swimming and water polo at one point. But hockey always stuck with my main one, my favorite one. So growing up in Montreal, I always looked up to PK Subban. He was electric when he was playing there. So he was just a great role model for me, and especially as a defenseman too, it was just amazing to see. I was recovering from my meniscus surgery, which I tore my last season in juniors. And there's always a slight chance that it doesn't heal properly, so I was actually just stretching for getting ready for development camp and re-tore it. So I was just sitting out for the rest of the week and had to get surgery again. I was just doing a normal stretch, stretching out my hamstrings, and my knee was a bit bent, and I felt like the pop instantly, and then as soon as that happened, there was instant pain, so I knew, and I couldn't even walk on my leg anymore, so I was in crutches for the rest of the week. I was definitely looking forward to it and showcasing like what work I was doing this summer, but yeah, like you said, it was more mental than physical for me, but I think God only puts you through tests that He knows you could handle. So, and I handled it well, I think. I love to see more people of color in the sport, and yeah, just like you said, PK Subban was my role model. So I just want to be that for younger kids growing up and getting more involved in the sport. Because the more faces you see there, the more you believe that you can make it. So I think it's a very important thing. I think it's just not seeing as many people like you or like the same race or culture. But I think it's starting to shift now, like you see with Morzy, there's just way more people like that. So it's always very nice to see that happen and to get acclimated to that.